Alright, is it live?
Yeah.
Alright, welcome to the outstanding... Fuck. It's that one.
Welcome to the Outstanding Spider-Man
Welcome
cast
to the outstanding...
Q&A.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Outstanding Spider-Man cast
Q&A.
Q&A.
Q&A! Alright, 3, 2, 1. Q&A!
Q&A! So we have some questions from people on Instagram and TikTok. Who's starting?
Wait, we
Wait,
should start off by
intro.
introducing ourselves.
Oh shit! Yeah! We can edit this!
The one thing we asked.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Nathan Bois-McDonald, and I'm playing Harry Osborn.
I'm Emi Martinez-Zalce and I'm playing MJ.
I'm Sofia Timotheatos and I'm playing Gwen.
I'm Jonathan Libman and I'm playing Peter Parker.
Yes, you are.
I know. I've been
Yes.
playing it my whole life.
Alright, let's answer some questions.
Who's that from?
This question is from Nika Melej on Instagram. What do you mean by street level Spider-Man? Also, I love you guys.
We love you too.
We love you too.
What does that mean, street level Spider-Man?
So, I guess Street Level Spider-Man, when Emmy and I were first writing this movie together, we wanted to bring a Spider-Man that felt realistic, down to earth, grounded. So if you actually had a kid with powers in a suit, what would that actually look like on the streets, just fighting common criminals, thieves and stuff? He sees a guy running with a woman's purse, he's gonna be like, oh, I can do that, right? So it's just that sort of deal. Grounded, street level, he's not fighting these big bads that are gonna take over the world, because it's not like, it doesn't feel as real.
Friendly neighborhood.
Yep. The original title.
Chained together on TikTok. Based on your challengers TikTok, what are your stances? Team Peter or Harry?
That's a great question.
Oh.
You have some
I'm
biases
narcissistic
here.
enough to say Team Harry with confidence.
I'm Team MJ. She should follow her heart.
Oh,
I love that. I'm Team Peter.
I'm also Team Peter.
Yeah.
It just...
Oh,
Okay, I'm Team
then
Harry.
I'm Team Peter too.
I'm Team
Okay.
Harry. Yeah, I'm
Team
Team
Harry.
Harry.
Team
He's,
Peter.
I mean,
Harry.
Team Peter and Harry
Yeah,
is also
that's
crazy.
actually-
What does that mean though? You've been like mentioning Team Peter and Harry.
Oh,
during
you
the
don't know
whole
what it
shoot.
means?
No, is it like
Oh, they want us
Jacob
together.
and
They want.
They want us
and
together.
Heather and
They
Twilight?
want. They
Yeah.
want Jacob and Edward.
They want
to kiss.
Parksborn.
Parksborn, yeah.
Okay, so it's not teams. We're all in this together.
Well, what if it's
One big...
all three
One,
of them?
it's
Yeah.
team, all of our names put together.
Oh.
Right now, I feel like I'm Team Harry, like in what we're shooting right now. But maybe I'll be Team Peter,
Yeah,
depending
no,
on which
we'll see
one
when
you
the
guys.
mask comes down and see how that changes
Who's
things.
who's the better? Who's the better chap?
Let's get some representation. Let's get some Team Peter Gwen as well.
Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah.
Totally.
No.
You're like, no.
No. Team Gwen, MJ.
I fully
True.
support that. Joe Junebug on Instagram asks,
Oh, I love that guy.
Who is that?
You don't know Joe Junebug?
Oh, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, way
Yeah.
back.
What music would your characters listen to? Ooh.
Well, you got us to make
Yes, I did.
Playlists.
playlists.
Some character.
Yeah, I think Harry listens to a lot of 90s rock. Yeah.
Nice rock. I think MJ. The time is a bit ambiguous, but I think she'd listen to Olivia Rodrigo. A lot of
Ooh.
Olivia Rodrigo.
I love that.
Like the entire Sour album, and Guts actually. So her.
I feel like Gwen would listen to a lot of 80s pop, weirdly enough.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Make a dance if you wanna. You can leave your friends behind.
That's like her jam.
That is
Yeah.
her jam, for sure.
I feel like Peter likes probably like early 2000s grunge rock stuff. Like, I feel like, yeah, angsty
The
rock.
Killers.
Like the Killers, exactly. Like the Killers, maybe some MGMT and throw in there as well. And definitely Teenage Dirtbag. That whole
Yeah.
vibe of
1000%.
stuff. Yeah, for sure.
So, like,
my turn. Wait.
you
Yeah,
think
my
people
turn,
would
actually.
be surprised if they listened to what he was listening to?
No, I think it's like, yeah, it's
Very in
like,
character.
yeah, the Killers for sure. All the way
Okay.
at the top there. Okay, this is from Panky Purin on TikTok. What's your favorite canon fact about Spider-Man? You guys want to go first?
Canon fact?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't
Like,
know.
canonical fact about Spider-Man?
Maybe they're just talking about the universe at large. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what's something that surprises you but you enjoy going back to?
I mean, definitely something that I love about Spider-Man that always takes me back is his youth to the character.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he always has this unabashedly love for what he's doing. You know what I mean? I think that's something that I love about Spider-Man.
I love it when Uncle Ben dies. Like, that's a canon event. No, I just think
Tell us
it's
more.
Miguel O'Hara mentioned.
I think it's funny. No, I think it's important, and I want to see more of his relationship with Ben before it happens. But I think that death is, though iconic and probably the most basic answer you could give, so important.
Oh, me? Okay. I mean, I don't know. I think that his ability to remain optimistic at the end of the day and have hope is a canon fact to me, and I love it.
True.
Yeah.
He'll never
very
stay on the
Spidey.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rises above.
Always gets back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's just a cool dude.
He is, I know.
He's really cool.
All right. Who's this? ITS Franco X Killa 98.
Number one fan!
I love him.
Yo, Franco X Killa 98 asks, "What experience have you gained from these shoots?"
Ooh.
Good
That's
question.
A great question.
Question, yeah.
Thank
Franco
you,
X Killa
Franco.
98.
That's a great question.
I was thinking this morning that I'm realizing how much positive energy is required to help with the synergy of a group. There are so many people involved in the project, from in front to behind the camera, that I think that if everybody's able to bring their best self to the shoots, or whatever they're able to offer that day, that tends to really help with the final result, which is odd. Like, you'd think that, no, you can kind of do what you want, but no, if everybody's like
Just being on the
showing
same
that
page.
they're glad to be there and that they're passionate about the project that they're working towards together, that comes across.
On that note, I'd say, like, mine kind of works with that as, like, from a director role. To me, it's really, how can I assure that that happens? How can I bring out the best of every team member and work with you guys to make you feel as comfortable and as excited about this project as possible? Because they're early shoots and they're long days, and how can we make this something that we want to do?
And it's also new for most people involved, like this scale of a project.
Oh my god, yeah.
So it's interesting to see how everybody adapts to the requirements.
Yeah, going from our short student films to a indie feature-length film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
with
superhero film at that.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think just seeing how everyone works together, the flow of the crew and cast, also talking to people and getting to know them, all the amazing extras who are there all the time. Yeah, I think that was a huge part of it.
I think the biggest thing for me has also just been acting.
Just learning how to act.
Yeah, this is my first time acting
Yeah.
like properly. Of like, obviously a lot of us come from like the same like short film, either cinema or like in CGIP acting background, and this is like, obviously you act like in short films and stuff. This is my first time actually really depicting fully a character, sitting with that character, bringing him to set, and really looking at the lines and like thinking how my intention affects these scenes. So that's also been a great credit to you, Emi, is you've also been able to pull a lot of acting out of me, because you've been an amazing director, and I feel like I've found my footing as an actor from you, and just also you guys as well, being amazing scene partners.
Do you think that the fact that you've already studied, in a way, Peter, throughout your life, just from your interest in the comic books, do you think that that's allowed you to enter this project with a lot of excitement regarding acting?
God, yeah.
Because it's a story that you're familiar with,
100%.
that you want to tell.
Yeah, like I mean, I spoke about this a lot as we were developing this, like the story and everything, is I feel like writing this character with both of us helped us get into the mindset a lot more. So like I feel like a lot of my research was done in the actual pre-production and just putting it together. So, because obviously I do know the character like backwards and forwards, but like getting into this mindset really helped. Like, cause I'm not only like acting him, I'm also like, even when I'm on set, I'm like improvising or writing these lines because I feel like I understand him so well. It's just it's so fun because like I always joke that I was like, I've been auditioning for this role my whole life or whatever, because I relate to him to a huge degree. But yeah, definitely acting has just been the biggest thing that's been a huge learning opportunity for me, and I've just fallen in love with it. Like, I'd love to act again after this. It's amazing.
You
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
Next?
Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We're going around.
Elliot's on Instagram says, "Is it a love square or two parallel lines?"
Oh,
It's incredible. I think
That's a
there's
great question.
I'd say there's a love triangle and a dot.
Yeah.
On the dot?
I'm the dot.
There's a
guys.
dot.
I'm just chilling.
No, but the dot
Just
connects
like with
to.
popcorn.
Somehow,
just, like,
I
watching
feel
drama.
like Harry's connection with Peter is much stronger than his potential interest with MJ.
I agree.
Yeah.
Regardless of what he actually ends up
Yeah.
saying or what he portrays, his relationship with Peter at the end of the day is the one that he cherishes the most.
Yeah, it's like definitely when we've been in those scenes together and we sort of feel that bond, like once we've gotten a couple takes in, we're like really like we feel that connection to each other.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel the connection.
I feel it too. Yeah, that take ends, we're like, wait, who's MJ? You know?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, definitely like that love triangle is really strong. So we also both like her for different reasons, and we also both like each other for different reasons. So I really think, and obviously MJ's point of view, she has. We both give our equal and very different, like pitches, not necessarily to her, but you know what I mean. Like we have different values to everyone. I think that's really interesting.
I think the dynamic between Peter, Harry, and MJ is way more interesting. Not that we're even comparing here, but way more interesting than like Edward, Jacob, and Bella in Twilight.
Yeah.
Because it's not
they're both
omnidirectional.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
There's a lot of love in
It's
it.
not
There
like
is.
one's a sexy vampire and one sucks.
No,
right?
like we
No,
we
real,
have
real.
like we have a lot going for us, I guess, in each way. 'Cause not every person is very different. We're not just love interests.
Yeah.
And I do like that we are the love interests in a sense. I think that's more interesting.
Yeah.
That like we're fighting over.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
I mean, get lost in those eyes when we're in those things.
Aww.
Wow.
J. Flixer?
Oh, it's Jacob.
Oh, on Instagram asks, when was the idea born? That's all you.
Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Yep.
For Jonathan's birthday,
Yep.
I threw him a little surprise party, like a kid's birthday party where we had Spider-Man, like plates and balloons.
Yeah, this goes
and
way
it's so
beyond the
cute.
movie.
Yeah, and we went to. This was like a year ago or so.
A year and a half ago.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And then we went to go see Five Nights at Freddy's, and we were talking about Spider-Verse and how much we loved it. And I was like, what if we make a Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, me and
wouldn't that
Caleb
be
took
fun?
that joke seriously.
And then the people that we happened to be with at the time were like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then like 5 days later, we sat down
Yeah.
and we wrote like a 40-beat plot outline,
Mm-hmm.
which has changed dramatically, obviously,
Yeah.
since then. But yeah, it's been like you came up on the birthday party. We took your joke seriously.
Yeah.
And we just rolled with it from there. It's so fun.
Whoops.
Yeah. I think that's kind of emblematic of the type of passion that's required to make a project happen like this. Like to see it through. So the fact that you've been like this invested for this amount of time just goes to show
You
how
really
much you
care.
care about it. Yeah.
Mostly, yeah, the change with both of us because we've had so many like, not difficulties is the wrong word, but like obviously it changes a lot throughout because we've been working on this for so long, where we get things in the way. We're like, no, we still want to make this thing. Like and we just pushed through. It was amazing. Like the way you ended up like taking this project on and like going like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this amazing. Then you say, "Brr."
I think it's a testament to how talented everyone is.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's crazy.
We're all so fucking talented.
Oh.
Oh, it's mine, yeah.
Yeah, questions.
Okay.
Like 7 million.
There's a lot in here. This is from Jorts24, Jorts W
Nice.
24 on Instagram. How does it feel to play such iconic characters? Do you feel like you have shoes to fill?
Yes.
I am wearing shoes, yeah, but
You're not wearing shoes.
Liar!
I'm like, okay.
yeah, it's definitely very like not scary, but like it's definitely a little daunting to be like, wait, I'm playing like Peter Parker and Spider-Man here, but like I said, like, I do feel like I relate to this character to such an extent that I want to bring my own take to it, while I also do feel like I know all the depictions so well in the back of my mind. Like, as soon as we joked on set, like, take it a little more percentage Andrew Garfield, percentage Tom Holland, like, as soon as that works. But it's just funny when you sort of feel like you become your own Peter. And we do want to make it different. We don't want to just, like, run off of who this character's been. We want to make him feel unique again. So, to make it less daunting, but also make it more outstanding.
What about you?
Yeah.
I want to know what you think.
I mean, we did talk about this a little before. I think.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, right.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, I think they're huge shoes to fill because she is such an iconic character, and a lot of people look to Gwen for so many different reasons. And yeah, there's a bit of pressure to do the character justice, but I also think the writing, the directing, and just the scene partners I have so far, and will have,
Maybe.
maybe we'll see.
I don't know.
I don't know. Are definitely helping with just, doing a, I think, great job with the character, and we're handling her very, very well. Yeah.
Ooh, loopsters on TikTok. Yes. Do any of you read comics regularly? If so, do you have a favorite? That's not a me question. You guys can go ahead.
I did a lot of research for the project, so there was a good stretch of time where I was like reading the whole Ultimate series and really going into it. Well, the original one, and currently I like the new Ultimate run. It's something different. It's not something I really like channel this story to, but I think it's fun.
I don't read comics that regularly. I do read them. I have a lot that I want to read. Like, I've got a pile of things I've been dying to read for a while.
Lock in.
Yeah, I gotta lock in. That's true. But something I found recently that I really fell in love with were the Last Ronin Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comics. Those are good. Like, I grew up like... I don't know. But yeah, no, I do have lots of Spider-Man comics that I've read and I liked. I remember, like, a lot of times when we were getting back in this project, I wanted to reread a lot of the old ones that I still had just to remember his roots. But yeah, no, love it.
You read.
Awesome.
I'm ready to be
Spider-Man Blue.
unspoken. Oh,
Yep.
yep. Okay. Chewy on Instagram asks, would Peter and Gwen be endgame? Well,
If you haven't fallen from a clock tower yet.
yeah. Okay.
If you haven't fallen from a clock
That's crazy.
tower?
You know the Green Goblin thing?
Yeah, wow.
I mean,
They could be.
they could be.
There definitely could be, that's the thing.
You don't need
But-
to look at
Like, how much there are moments.
There are moments.
sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think there also is a bad timing, like, and just the way it works often just it is work with Mary Jane, and that often is the end game.
Yeah.
Could there be two end games for Peter? I don't know.
Two
In
wives?
different stages of
You
the
can't have two wives.
Yeah, you can't have two wives, no.
That's not how it works.
No, I don't think they're end game. I think MJ and Peter are those two pillars that work perfectly.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting to see Gwen not.
Just be a love interest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like her played that way.
Dingusius97 says, if you could be as cool as Peter Parker, would you do a backflip? And
Oh, you're not cool.
Can I see what this is?
no, that's not what it says.
Okay.
We have another one from Franco X Killer
Yes!
98. When will we be able to see the Spider-Man suit?
Throw that away!
I'm very hyped.
Yeah, I am too. Hopefully soon.
You'll see it when you see
Yeah, you'll see it when you see it.
Mm.
Freaking gorgeous.
Cryptus. That's
Sorry, Franco X Killer.
This is Mass Petrolangelo. Mass.
Well,
It's actually pronounced Mass Petrangelo.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite Spider-Man villain? Green Goblin or Doc Ock?
Yeah, me too. Green Goblin, yeah.
Green Goblin.
I love Tombstone. He's my favorite, mostly because of the Spectacular Spider-Man show. Tombstone's always been like, I need to see him depicted properly in a live action. It'd be so cool.
Doc Ock. Just because I love the Insomniac Games and that monologue with him. Anyway, that's
You're
amazing.
everything I wanted
Yeah.
to be.
I love it.
God,
Goddamn.
love him.
Oops, good one. At Ryu Nua on Instagram.
Oh.
I was an extra on set, and I'd like to know, how do y'all get into character that fast? Whoa.
Oh, that's
That
sweet.
fast.
cool.
Hi,
That's
Icon.
fast.
That's crazy.
Never out of character. I don't break character till the DVD commentary.
The costumes help.
Being a blonde.
Yeah,
on
I
set
find
just
that
transforms.
our like postures and
Yeah.
the way we interact with things can change.
1,000%.
I think there's also a good level of understanding as to what part of the story we're telling with each shot.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's necessary to get into character so much as to understand where you're going, and once action is called, just following that instinct. Because if you're trying to get into character every time, you're not really listening to to the technical aspects, like your blocking and maybe a specific line placement. There's a lot that happens with camera acting that is a lot about the craft, and it's not about necessarily being like oh, I was 100% MJ right there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like you have to understand what you're saying, of course, and you have to understand where it's coming from as your character. But I mean, I think people misconceive that getting into character. You know, it's easy to get lost in, oh, I'm not connected to the emotion, when in fact, like, you're not there to do that. You're there to just tell the story.
I also feel like with a scene partner, it does help getting into character quicker.
Yes, if your scene partner is giving you a lot, that definitely
and I
helps.
find especially with you guys, like, you guys throw something, I'm like, okay, I'm back. I'm already, like, either mad or, like, upset and wanting to get your approval back. But I think something that helps me to stay in character is keeping my breath where I want it to be. Because Peter's very, like, like, he's very bouncy and, like, always, like, jumpy. So I feel like if I, like, do a little lap and I get my breath right back here, I'm like, oh, I'm Peter again.
Yeah, getting your heart rate up will help
Mm-hmm.
for high
Yeah.
emotion.
Oh my god. Phoenix Floyd, is there going to be a romance in this movie? I think we've covered
There
that.
is a romance in
There is
this
a
movie.
ton of romance.
Stuff is happening.
What romance isn't in this movie?
Yeah. Everyone loves everyone.
Riverdale 2.
I know.
Violet Flair says, which Spider-Man film or version was the inspiration for this project? Was there a specific one?
The Spectacular Spider-Man animated series.
Yep.
A lot of the flashback scenes from the video games, the Insomniac games. Yes, that's
Also,
it.
Also, I feel like Homecoming,
Yeah.
to a degree, was a big one.
Yeah.
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 Next question.
It's like the Hunger Games.
Hi, I'm on just
Oh no, that's Primrose. Everything.
Why do you think Peter hides his secret identity from Harry, but not MJ?
Yeah.
Oh.
Peter.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
this
the
is
hell?
E for DS. So
DS?
Eds29 on TikTok. With a 4 between the E and the D.
That is very interesting.
Maybe he senses some sinister energy from Harry.
Yeah,
Because
I
he
think so
sees
too.
how Harry reacts to a lot of the big confessions of his life, and there's a little hint of tomfoolery behind it. So maybe it's that.
Yeah, a little bit of Halloween. No, I think it really comes from maybe that, like, yeah, like you said, like, Peter sees what happens when he's really proud of things he's done with Harry. And I don't know if Peter likes necessarily showing off to Harry. I think they do have that. I don't know. Because I feel like with MJ, it's also more he wants to open up to her, and maybe he feels that this is his bid for a connection. Where I think maybe he's scared to tell many people. Like, also, it's like, why wouldn't he tell Aunt May as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm just smart enough to figure it out too. So
Yeah.
I agree.
get into a corner there.
He did make 3 stars.
Julia Joseph.16 on Instagram asks, who is everyone's favorite Spider-Man?
Cut!
You.
Aww, that's so
that's-
Zoe Kravitz on the Batman tour.
No, no, it's not. It's my favorite Spider-Man is Andrew Garfield. Because I like Andrew Garfield, no other reason.
My favorite Spider-Man is Jonathan Libman.
Oh,
Okay.
little romance.
You know I got you.
You know I got you too.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
I mean, is it wild to say Miles Morales?
That's wild. Oh my god, that's so wild.
Isn't that crazy?
No,
But if out of
it's
Peter
not.
Parker's though, Insomniacs, I'm sorry, that was just so well done. Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, actually, when I saw Across the Spider-Verse, I was like, is Miles the best?
Like low
One?
key, is that insane?
He's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I actually do think I have to agree. I think the best Spider-Man is Insomniac. By a mile, just his joy is just there.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Is that your turn?
Phoenix Floyd
I don't know.
has another question.
Oh.
What's your favorite thing
Peter
about
Van
Peter
Everett.
Parker?
No, bro.
I mean, what's not to like?
That he likes
Wow.
pizza.
He does.
He's a pizza goblin.
Okay. Yeah. I support that answer.
You know it's true.
I just think
How is that the thing that got you guys together?
Oh my gosh. He's really naive, and I like it.
he's just Peter is just a cutie patootie.
I like him. He's like,
Yeah.
He's a pizza goblin.
I don't like that.
I like how naive he is. I think he has a really innocent way of interacting with the world at times, and I think that's so sweet. And there's not many people like that in this planet in this day and age anymore. And he's not so cynical, and that's nice and good.
Yeah.
And I like it.
It's time to read a question.
I can't
You
top
haven't
that.
read a question.
I feel like it's damn.
It is.
Yeah, take a mixed hers.
Okay, I need a diva I just have to have my
You need
diva
a diva? Okay, I'll let you.
Oh yes.
Okay, the bridge. The bridge. Oh yeah,
Bridge
I
when
guess.
Stacy fell off.
I literally couldn't compute that.
The bridge.
That never happens.
Okay.
That's right, that didn't happen.
On TikTok.
They don't mean anything.
That's crazy. Asks if you could each write another script for this project, what would it be about, and would it include the same characters?
Same characters, yes.
Same characters.
We know what it would be about, but we can't reveal too much.
We've spoken a lot about where we think this, more, not even necessarily thinking of, we're not thinking of, sequel. We're just more thinking naturally where we feel these arcs would go past this film.
Yeah, and if we get millions of dollars, we'll
Millions?
make
Wow.
Give us millions of dollars and we'll make it.
We'll make all of the movies you want.
We'll make the good Spider-Man.
Stuff.
I want to read it. Read it.
You have to.
So, by Miles Stewart, playing Dennis Carradine in this movie. He says, "How Harry is Peter, and how Peter is Harry." But he wrote Harry.
He wrote Harry like Harry.
Interesting. I think
I-
he's questioning our
I have to shave.
relationship.
How hairy are you?
How Harry is Peter.
No, we're talking about our complicity. Our.
I mean,
He said hairy as in hair.
Hair.
Yeah.
No. Oh, he wrote it H.
How
Harry is Peter.
is Peter?
I've got to shave before every shoot.
He's bro, he's trying to give you a hint.
How Peter is hairy?
I mean, I don't think we're too alike, but we are very codependent.
Yeah.
Equally smooth?
Equally
Mark?
smooth.
Mm.
Using the same razor.
Oh, Louis.
Oh,
scared.
no.
Luis Zaldivaro2 asks, who is the awesome script supervisor?
Wow.
Let's put the camera on Maria.
Who?
Maria.
It's Maria.
Who is the
like,
awesome
no.
script supervisor?
Maria. She's so good.
She's so good.
She's iconic. We love her.
She makes us all better.
Yeah.
TDJV6392 on TikTok asks, how will we be able to watch this? YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
It will be on YouTube.
Is that the last
Is
one?
bro
Damn.
double dipping questions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Volcanic Shark asks,
That
what's
sounds
the
like a movie.
funniest thing to happen on set? Or what's something
Oh,
funny that's happened
no.
on set?
Shall we? Shall we bring up the iconic? We were having a very intense fight scene. And then at one point, okay, we were really into it. I walk away. Well, Gwen walks away, and all I hear is 3 loud thuds behind me. Every single extra was paralyzed. They had to walk. And I was like, what was that? Jonathan shows me the tape, and it's him jumping up and down in
Cue the...
No, it's actually the
Cue the
funniest
video.
thing ever, and that was my favorite memory on set.
I was just so in character, guys.
He was so mad that he jumped like a character. It was amazing.
Yeah, I wanted to yell something because we have an argument, and then you bolt off, and I'm like, oh, what's the? No words came out, so I just had a temper
physically
tantrum.
Jumped up and down
And-
multiple times.
And then after that, I ran out, and then I hear everyone laughing, and I was like, we have another take to do because that was not it.
Yeah,
and
that was so funny, dude.
Yeah, and you said you didn't hear it. You just heard.
I
or
just
you
heard it.
You heard it, but
It's
didn't see
imagine hearing
Yeah.
behind. I'm like, what the hell was that? And
I
yeah,
was so embarrassed.
we have to post that online.
We have to
somewhere.
post it.
Please.
I did post
I like
it,
when you
yeah.
fell out of frame.
Oh yeah, that was really funny.
In Act 1, there's the scene with you, Flash, Peter. It's we had this close-up
I
shot
fall so
of
much.
him reacting to you standing up for him,
Mhm.
and he leans forward and just falls on his face.
Yeah, my shoe got caught on a tile that was slightly raised on the ground. So I'm right here. I'm supposed to stand up, but what happened? My shoe got so I was like, hey, and I just fell
Yeah.
completely out of frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that I don't want to give it away, but there's an improv line that's hilarious from an actor from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah, I would say that
the ad-libbing is definitely the funniest part.
Definitely fun.
For me.
Yeah, we had some fun ad-libbing after a certain library scene. Yeah.
Yes.
Is that the last one? Ooh.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Well, thank
Do
you.
we have
so
any
Thank you,
other
guys.
Thank you.
questions?
These are awesome questions.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you for watching our Q&A.
This was awesome.
And,
We love you guys.
Watch,
You're the best.
follow our YouTube at Something Great Films for teasers.
And also on Instagram and
Guys.
TikTok for updates and little fun behind the scenes
Yeah.
and stuff.
You want to do a second take of the rap?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Thank you so much for watching. Follow our YouTube at Something Great Films for teasers, trailers, little videos like this, and it's where our film will be. So check it out. And our Instagram,
Something
And-
great films.
TikTok.
Yes, to get more behind the scenes, funny clips, just seeing process how it's made, updates about the project, and I literally said that in another one of our videos. Updates about the project.
Yeah.
If you're interested in donating to this project, which is 100% indie backed, please follow the link in our bio.
Yeah. We love you guys.
It would be nothing without you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Have a good time.
Bye.